Let's pack your bags, let's sail away to the land of opportunity. Richard Hart has changed the game. He raised the bar, now DeFi will never be the same. I'm with the captain and we're making it happen. No one's ever stopping this community. We got the fire, we got the flame, and no one ever's gonna stand in our way. The haters are gonna hate as the cruise ship pulls away. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go down to Mexico. We're crashing all the parties and we're driving Maseratis. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go down to Mexico. Roads paved with gold, truth be told, they're changing lives. This hex 55, 55, I stake that hex to stay alive. G3, the captain chilling with the BlackSheep. We rapping and packing our bags. We're blessed to wake up every day, cause we're on the PulseChain. I'm with the captain and we're making it happen. No one's ever stopping this community. We got the fire, we got the flame, and no one ever's gonna stand in our way. In Mexico, the haters are gonna hate as the cruise ship pulls away. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go down to Mexico. We're crashing all the parties and we're driving Maseratis. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go down to Mexico. Had to join cause you couldn't beat us. Now you got financial freedom. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go down to Mexico. And the beat is gonna beg, and we're all gonna be rich. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go down to Mexico.
What up, DJs? We got some peeps in his house. We got Mr. Noted All. We got Yeti. We got BH. We got Pollywood. We got Romex. We got Yeti out there too. What up? Yeah, what do we got? We got a magic word. Looks like Yeti had the first hashtag. Stanky cunts. Okay. That's the magic word of the day. Guys, go ahead and get your stanky cunts up there. And yeah. Take it away, Node. Do you want to look at some chart porn?
I know it, brother. There is definitely some chart porn to be had today,
Good things going on out there.
Yeah, make sure you got some tissues next to your keyboard.
Right?
I'll put my hands up looking at those wedges, man. Hands up.
The wedges are so good, they're hanging them from the fucking flagpoles right now.
Speaking of flagpole, G Baby, top of the flag is $1,800. What?
Damn.
G Baby.
Whoopsies.
G Baby.
Holy shit.
This looks pretty Captain Insano. Yeah. Well, let's cover the PDI chart because that's probably the biggest gainer on the day. Yeah, that is quite the clean break. We just tagged a major fib level. I suspect we pull back here a little bit on the daily. We're
Which one's
getting
this?
up there. PDI.
Okay.
Yeah, so tagging this level here where this is definitely a big resistance level here for now. We're above the previous original all-time high. And so what that really tells me is that we got room to probably run once we, maybe pull back a little bit here. We're probably going to pull back a little bit here. And then that PDI Bitcoin ratio is probably going to go in favor of Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin's turn to run. Okay. At least momentarily. That would make the most sense to me. All right, so here's the PDI, or here's the wrap Bitcoin PDI ratio, 124K. We pretty much tagged 115, and that, in my opinion, is where actual Bitcoin is going to go. This ratio just front ran what actual Bitcoin is going to do. Okay. So, yeah, we can see here the daily RSI on the wrap Bitcoin PDI ratio is getting into bearish control zone, but this is the time where you could consider reaccumulating your Bitcoin if you have mostly PDI. These are the areas that start to look good to do that. Okay, we saw this ratio get annihilated against PDI annihilated Bitcoin here for like the last month, right? This ratio went down 90%. So I would suspect what's funny is the major resistance level on the ratio is right around 180K, which happens to be the golden mean ratio for actual Bitcoin value against the dollar.
That's crazy.
Just saying. All right. So my guess is this probably chops around here for a bit, and then maybe in the next month or so, this goes back up to like, that 180 level, and we're probably going to want to take some profit there, like into dollars after that.
Okay.
In terms of high time frames, though, we have time, lots of time on this chart, on the weekly against the dollar. All right. So the weekly RSI is just crossing up and is sitting at a 44 region, which is, in my opinion, still the buy zone. Like, it's still okay to buy PDI where it is right now today. All right.
Well,
even if you missed the capitulation low, which most people probably did, because that happened at 3:00 in the morning one day. And
I remember waking up and watching it happen, like, what the fuck?
I woke up, watched it happen. Like, I got a little shook while it was happening. I was like, I'm sick. I gotta puke by this somehow. Yeah.
Fucking checking underneath your mattress for some spare change.
Got some change.
Fuck, if I put $5 on this, I'm gonna make a bunch of money,
Yeah. So nice breakout here for PDI on the weekly. Still breakout right now. This is actually, it's the dragon pattern. That's what it is. We call these dragon patterns when we get them in technical analysis. So this probably can run to about the 886, which is like almost 2 pennies on this momentum wave. So that's still quite ways away. It's like what, like a 7x from here? No, yeah, but I mean, ultimately, I think what'll happen is just we'll probably get a little bit of a drawdown, and maybe a retest at the end steadily. We get some builders pattern, and we'll break this, and then kind of top in this range for a bit until we get that move, sometime in July or August, we get that level here. We might even get to, 0.3 or something. And I think after that, we're gonna probably get.
Hey, Sheep, is this volume kind of weird to you?
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of getting quiet.
Quiet.
There, it's back to normal.
Is that better? Closer to my microphone.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, so something along those lines. I mean, obviously, the narrative of this thing going to $1 is the narrative of this thing going to $1, but I don't see that on the chart just yet. Okay. This asset will remain a volatile asset until it is no longer a volatile asset. So we will continue to use technical analysis to help us capture the value on the PDI chart. All right?
Yep.
And wrap Bitcoin is coiling right here. You can see the coiling happening. Your daily time frame is definitely on the coil right now. Just Look at the RSI, just higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Bullish divergence. This is the breakthrough, in my opinion, on the RSI will probably break to about that $700 region. On this move, you can just see it legging up here. You see this curvature that's happening here? This is about to send it.
Oh, shit. What up, Cookies? BTC all-time high?
Let's go.
Nice. You got She-Wolf out there, the noob. What up?
Here's the Bitcoin, dude. Right through the fib extension. 130K looks 120 to 130K looks about right here for Bitcoin.
Okay. It's going to go retest that breakout.
Huh? I think we just candle right to it, dude. I don't think
you go to it and then come back and retest it, or not?
We could do something like this. We get here, yeah, and then we probably consolidate here, and then going into like maybe November, we rip to about 180K.
Jesus.
And that could be it.
What's ETH gonna do? What's PulseChain gonna do?
What's ETH gonna do? Well,
what's Mama gonna do? Mama gonna knock you out. No.
I think ETH does something like I have drawn out here. Maybe even up to 12K.
What is BNB like top in your opinion?
BNB is really strong, man.
I just got a notification.
It's a lot stronger than ETH. I'll tell you that much. It's a lot stronger than ETH.
Well, if any of these narratives of PulseChain and Binance ever doing something,
I've been hearing about that.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of it, but they have been
I wouldn't think anything of it until it actually happens. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm not really counting on it, but it is kind of funny that they are trolling Richard if bare minimum anything.
Look how beautiful! Look how beautiful the BNB chart is, man. That is pretty nice looking chart. That is a pretty nice.
Just think about all those years back, we were just fucking swapping BNB for dogs and all this shit, just burning future money.
Could have just held BNB. I was buying BNB at $1, guys. At $1.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, we're all wrecked plebs. I got BNB, but not nearly as what I had a long time ago.
I'm looking at like an $1,800. I'm looking at like an $1,800.
Wrecked plebs for sure.
She was printing like thousands of fucking BNB probably a day with drip.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and all you needed to do was hold that shit.
I had so much fucking
only BNB, one day of rewards.
You just hold it, yeah. Yeah, because it didn't really pull back that
through
much.
the bear market. Like, what did this thing really even do, man?
Nothing.
It dropped
70%. Sideways. Yeah, it probably performed better than Bitcoin.
We just 70% stand on our fucking heads.
They crushed ETH, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it did.
You know what chart was really interesting was the Tron chart, man.
Oh, Tron? Dude, it went up to like 60 cents or something. This thing's about to fucking go berserk this year, I think.
Well, he's in with Trump too, right? Look at this chart. Just up only, dude. Just up only. Look at this trend.
Yeah, it's insane. It's the craziest like L1 fucking crypto. It's just been sitting there just riding that fucking trend.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks kind of choppy though on the monthly, dude. You're clipping short on the monthly there. And good.
Dump it.
I like that. I don't know about dump it. You're also getting a monthly stochastic RSI cross up, but yeah. But it doesn't really. It's not like a big mover, but it just chugs along. It's a really low volatility coin to have in your portfolio. That's for sure. Steady growth.
Like, yeah, shouldn't it have like a like with steady growth over a long period of time? Shouldn't there be like a God candle at some point?
Like it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it loses to Bitcoin, but not that much. Like, I mean, yeah, it's basically, well, yeah. I don't know. BNB Bitcoin probably looks a lot better than Tron. Just throwing it out there. Let's see. Well, even BNB loses to Bitcoin right now. But since November of 2022, that's interesting. That was Bitcoin's bottom. BNB was outperforming Bitcoin throughout the bear market. You guys see that?
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yep. Yeah.
No, well, I guess we should just roll all of our money into BNB during the bear.
CG, let me grab your
Yeah,
cock.
I'm not even kidding. And then just roll it all back to Bitcoin when Bitcoin bottoms out versus the ratio and just call it a day.
Well, I mean, isn't
Like what?
CZ...
Okay, let's one second.
Yeah.
Bitcoin double topped in November of 2021. That was its last top. That was November of 21. That was here. If you rolled all of your Bitcoin into BNB in November of 2021 and you sold it at this top, dude, you would have made 150% on your Bitcoin. That is no fucking joke on a ratio. You almost double your bag of Bitcoin.
Yes, sir.
That's fucking silly, man. That's absolutely silly. But yeah, this is coming down right now. BNB's losing to Bitcoin here. This probably comes down a lot more too, actually. Anywho, why don't we chart DAI versus Bitcoin? PDAI. This should be a fun chart.
I'm going to give away a ticket real quick. Stinky cunts! Who's it going to be?
There, Todd. He wants some marketing. Oh, BH.
BH! There you go. All right.
Mr. Robotnik himself.
Back to you, Node.
So here's the PDAI versus actual Bitcoin chart. Holy shit. This says you can 12x your Bitcoin with PDAI here. 12x if this goes back to the top against Bitcoin.
Can you imagine like a fucking Bitcoin maxi just apes in?
Dude, honestly, it's in their best interest to do it.
I know, but they're maxis. It's like telling a hexagon something. They're like, no,
Right.
I'm buying hex.
What are you saying? 12x your what? With what?
Your Bitcoin with PDAI.
Your regular Bitcoin?
Like actual Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
Yeah, actual Bitcoin. Yeah, your actual Bitcoin. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's now chart it versus ETH.
Yeah.
Because we know ETH BTC is at its bottom versus Bitcoin.
Yeah. It's gonna be some pretty sick numbers. Holy shit.
So even against ETH, it's a 6x.
All right, BH, you got your ticket coming. Thank you for playing. G'day, mate.
This is gonna be fucking.
If you could turn 10 Bitcoin into 60, you'd be fucking the man.
You're a fucking baller.
What does wrapped Bitcoin versus actual Bitcoin look like? I'm curious about that ratio. I don't know if
Bang bang, Frank White. I see you out there.
Either way, this is going to be a profitable trade. Yeah, this looks insane against actual Bitcoin too. You know what this looks like, man? Do you guys see it? This ratio chart?
Yeah.
It looks like Tron.
Looks like an ascending triangle against actual Bitcoin.
Looks like something's gonna blow out.
Looks like it's gonna blow the fuck out of the water here. A 25, oh my god, dude. 2,600% measured move is what this is against actual Bitcoin.
Send City.
That puts it at a 50% ratio. That's telling you that P wrapped Bitcoin gets to about 50% of actual Bitcoin's price. That's what this chart says.
Wow.
If it does the whole move. If it does like half the measured move, it's like about 10% of a Bitcoin, which is still a sick trade, man. 10% of a Bitcoin right now is 10K. That was a fib target against dollars, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
So there you go.
And then it's going to go even higher once Pete pegs and everything gets lit the fuck up. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's going to be fucking crazy.
They should have called bullshit.
I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how I'm not going to take profit along this move, man. It's going to be really difficult for me.
We're going to be fucking billionaires and shit. It's like,
I mean, all you got to do is rename PulseChain into the time machine, and let's go back.
Let's go.
All right, just trying to make everyone rich. You just got to commit.
Shane,
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I know, dude.
I've been here the whole time, basically.
Shit's funny.
No, I'm talking about Shane.
I'm not even messing around with any of these other shit coins, dude. I don't see this stuff on.
They're asking me about like Kikis Maximus. Like, did you get into that? I was like, which chain? They're like, PulseChain. I was like, no, I would never touch that with the fucking. I wouldn't touch that with your dick.
I mean, Teddy Bear is the only meme coin you really should own on PulseChain. This one right here.
I think Pump Tire. Go to Pump Tire.
Well, you know what? Yeah, the Pump Tire stuff is probably okay.
Yeah, but like Pump Tire itself, look at the chart.
But you know what the difference is, man? Is that those don't have a market maker. They don't. Maria's the market maker for the Atropa system. She pump all of it. She's the market maker. Whatever.
She.
Oh,
Riff is pumping now, huh? Riff finally making a move?
Yeah, Riff is a good one. It's not going to do more X's than Teddy Bear, though.
Just so Cookies can hold on to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Riff is a nice looking chart. I got to say that this is a nice looking chart. Yeah. There are some nice plays on Solana. You just have to be very selective.
Yes.
Have to be very selective. This is a big bull flag, man. And yeah, this thing could just fucking do one of these moves to like 70 cents or some stupid shit. It could do that. I'm not even joking. It could do it.
Yeah.
Binance is going to probably list this shit. $3. That'd be absolutely Captain Insane. I don't think $3.
Yeah.
But maybe a dollar. Might go to $1. Might go to $1. This flag pattern plays out, and this is probably a massive ascending triangle or channel up like that. Yeah, that's a big bull flag. Absolutely, is what that is. So,
damn.
You're in Riff. You're in for a ride.
Thing is,
what's up, Tinsa?
Riff rip before Teddy Bear. You gonna take $5,000, make 25, and buy Teddy Bear?
Could, but I'm not risking that right now. Because PDI just broke out. PDI led the pack. Atropa broke out. Now you got the laggers like Wrap Bitcoin and Teddy Bear. We'll go. G Baby, BFF, all those are going to go now.
PDI and Wrap Bitcoin last time ran kind of together. Teddy Bear was his own thing. It took off before everything.
Well, now it's different because it's all tied to Treasury bill liquidity.
Yeah.
So when Treasury bill, which it just put a 15% candle in today. And there you go. Teddy Bear is up 21%. Which isn't 50% like PDI. Well, I was talking about that last night with the ratio on it. I was like, man, PDI is about to fucking crush it. There you go. There you go. It just broke the fucking support. Like there was like butter. Just broke it.
Weird.
Boom. Broke.
Yeah.
So
PDI's destroying
even the high time frame with this long wick, this suggests that this might even make new lows against. Pete might just annihilate Teddy Bear for a while.
Yeah. It always has.
Probably
from when I got in it way back there, the only time it ever broke into my profit zone was when that big fucking collapse happened. It was forced up there.
Oh my god, that would have been the sickest trade ever. Just roll all your
I know, dude. Yeah, dude. It was almost a year of waiting. But yeah, that would have been a sick fucking trade.
I'm glad I had a trope on that crash, man, because there was no way I was going to be able to get PDI during that capitulation event.
Yeah.
There was no liquidity. No liquidity pools at all.
Oh, no. Huh?
They yanked everything.
But Nito bought the bottom.
No, don't roll Teddy Bear. Oh, roll some PDI into Teddy Bear? No.
Not yet. No.
Not even close. Don't even do that. If anything, roll your Teddy Bear for PDI.
Yeah.
Like weekly confirmation, super trend short. Roll your Teddy Bear for PDI. You know what I did though? I rolled some Teddy Bear into G Baby today. That's what I did. Because I know it's not going to outperform PDI, but you know what? If that thing squeezes, it's got a trying chance at least. Anyway, a little bit of a chance, I would say. Right. I don't even think there is a G Baby PDI chart, but that thing's probably destroyed against it anyway. You know what? I could chart it on TradingView. I could do that actually. Let's see. Fucking PDI. I don't have enough, and I have a lot. I thought I had enough. Nope. Never enough.
Never enough.
Never enough. I was conservative in my strategy of hedging my portfolio, but I didn't. I definitely did not. I literally could have just sold everything for PDI. Everything. All of it.
Yeah. I think that's been the trend for like.
You know what though? It's easy to say that in hindsight.
PDI fucking outpaced everything that we were in pretty much. There wasn't much that really.
That's where we got the richest from.
Well, Atropa kind of keeping up.
They're
because of their liquidity bonded.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I have both of them though. So I have like probably half my portfolio is those two assets right now.
Yeah.
Then you got enough.
I think I'm good. Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Yeah, no, you're good. Don't get greedy. It's all right.
We always want more, of course, but that's not how this works. It's not how this works.
If you had 100 Bitcoin, you'd want another 30.
You talking?
No, that's anyone talking. Man. I'm really not like that. I'm not like that. Come on, don't talk.
That's just human instincts.
Don't talk shit about
to do with where you were born or how you were raised.
I know you guys are all joking, but don't stir up that pot because there's a lot of people.
No. You know we were joking.
There's a lot of people that don't like Jews, man. There's a lot of people that don't like them.
I don't give a fuck. I look at people for their fucking character. You know, their who they are, and that's I know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a man giving out free info on the internet right now.
Exactly.
Not just random shit info.
That breaks the stereotype right there.
Right.
Tips are appreciated. We
do appreciate everything you do. Not at all.
Yeah, I knew that.
We're all gonna make it one way or another.
I was charting against Die. G Baby versus Die. Okay, even G Baby versus Die is a sale for Die. Actually, this is a 2-day chart. How's the weekly looking? Yeah. Well, it actually doesn't look that bad. I mean, it could come down more for sure, but you're starting to cross up here on the daily. G-Baby made a pretty big move today, I think, right? Yeah. Well, I'm glad I picked up some. You know what? This is actually telling you to maybe pick up some G-Babies here against PDI.
Yeah. Think he's gonna run.
And it's not gonna outperform it probably, but it'll make a nice move against it. Looks like. Yeah. Weekly time frame, not so much. There's not enough data on the weekly. 3 day. Yeah, your 3 days still telling you to fucking sell it all for die. But die's gonna probably pull back here after that fucking 90% move it just made.
Right.
Yeah. It's Wrap Bitcoin's turn to make a move. Man, that thing is so coiled up right now.
Yeah, that thing fucking moves when it moves.
It's gonna fucking send, dude. It's gonna put a 50% candle in for sure. For sure.
Oh yeah. I want to get away another ticket real quick. Let's see. Who's it gonna be? Hashtag Stanky Cunts.
I say what y'all want there. You know what I mean?
She Wolf. Come on down. And note it all back to you.
Yeah. We got any PulseChain tickers to cover aside from the majors that we just covered? We can cover Pulse itself. We should probably look at that.
We got a ticker.
PulseX.
Yeah, Cores. We can look at Cores.
Yeah,
The
Cores.
Cores.
Well, I mean, PulseChain just in the wedge. PulseChain in the wedge. The top of the move here is to the all-time high. That's the move. 6x. That's what I'm seeing on Pulse. It's a big move.
Yeah, and then the ratio of Pulse and PulseX would be also good.
All right.
So this
331 tickets remaining.
This is Pulse versus PulseX. Do you want PulseX versus Pulse? Yeah, I think that's what you want.
Either or.
No problem. Thank you. Make sure you guys are smashing the like buttons out there, please.
Is it really three? It's really 3 PulseX for 1 Pulse right now? I guess so.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
It's like
What?
1-to-1
Is it?
ratio. I think PulseX surpassed Pulse. At least it did yesterday, I think. Let me look real quick.
Then how come this says 3? Is this chart wrong? It says 3 PulseX is 1 Pulse.
It's dab time.
No, it's. I don't fucking know if this is right. Let's see. PulseX.
Unwrap Pulse per PulseX.
Yes, congrats.
Dude, I sold the top on this Fed thing, man. That was beautiful. It never
Yep.
went past that top.
What
It
y'all want
never went
there.
past that
You know
top.
what I mean?
You know what'll be the roll, dude? I'll tell you. When Fed resets, that's when you roll P-Dye back for Fed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where at?
When Fed resets,
Okay.
when this comes down,
Fed-
it's gonna come down.
Okay.
I don't know how much it's gonna come down, but I think it's gonna come down to at least to the 2s. It'll come down to the 2s, just like it made a big drawdown here and make a big drawdown here. P-Dye will probably be sideways during that, or down, maybe even pulling back a bit.
Okay.
And that's when you probably want to roll Fed or roll PDI, or at least some PDI, into Fed and catch Fed's next move, because Fed is a lot lower market cap than PDI. And this is going to make a move to here. And then you probably just want to sell for cash at that point, because like that's going to be a major resistance level. And I mean, you can always roll back to PDI. You'll make on the ratio or whatever, but at some point you're going to want to go into some cash, because this after these things blow out, they make major drawdowns, like 50% drawdowns, and that's what they do. So even right now, we're getting a nice drawdown right now. I mean, this is nothing probably, but yeah, dude, fucking PDI just breaking a fib here, like no problem. Look at this beautiful flag pattern, man. Just bam, and then just breakout. Sick. That's I mean, honestly, above 9 cents, this thing is gunning straight for the all-time high. There's nothing here. Just gunning straight to all-time highs.
Yep.
Yo, the monthly stochastics on Atropa is a full reset, by the way.
Damn,
it's
the monthly?
Not like, yeah, it's crazy. Atropa's nuts, man. It's probably one of the most nuts charts I've ever seen.
Well, you got fucking Maria printing those fucking candles. We're printing those charts.
Look at this shit. It's down here, dude. It's in the.
Yeah,
it hasn't even crossed yet on the monthly.
Wow.
Fuck.
Are these gonna blow the fuck out?
Oh my god, it's gonna blow the fuck out. Look at this.
Cope season incoming.
For sure. These next,
you got any future copers out there?
3 to 6 months are going to be nuts.
You know, in the comments. What are the future copers? The current haters. Where are you at? Yeah, they're quiet as fuck today, actually.
I'm done for the moment, but
cool. All right.
Let's see.
Yeah, we can probably wrap it up.
My portfolio is going to be swinging like fucking dicks here. It's going to be like so volatile on these pullbacks.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be like mine was. Shit.
Yeah, we lived through that.
Like fucking 100K swings, dude. 200K swings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Not for the weak of heart.
No, especially when it keeps on retracing back, and retracing back, and retracing back.
Yeah.
And then just candle. Boom. 5x candle.
Yeah. Crazy.
Watch hundreds of thousands of dollars disappear daily.
Yep. Let's do it. All right. Well, thank you for coming on. And thank you for everybody who showed up out there. Make sure you guys fuck the likes on the way out. And let's get those gains on the PulseChain.
Yep.
See ya.
BlackSheep and I'm back again. I've come to rock you back and forth and up and down and out the door for sure. I'm chilling with the DJ protocol. We come to represent and we don't give a shit, cause we're fucking rich on the PulseChain. You know we're stacking up our gains on the PulseChain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the PulseChain. You know we don't give a shit, in the words of Magapoo. Jackpot, bitch. Richard Hart is such a pimp, I just wanna be like him. Give me some hotties and a Rolex calamari and a super hot Ferrari. I'm sorry if I'm a little offensive, but PulseChain coming through and gonna make us rich on the PulseChain. And now we're stacking up our gains on the PulseChain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the PulseChain. You know we don't give a shit, in the words of Magapoo. Jackpot, bitch, on the PulseChain. You know we're stacking up our gains on the PulseChain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the PulseChain. You know we don't give a shit, in the words of Magapoo. Jackpot, bitch.
That's the BlackSheep token. That's the token I care the least about.